This is the new normal in one of Asia's richest cities. Clashes with police, tear gas, fires, rubber bullets, bricks, projectiles and arrests. Many arrests. This has been the scene in Hong Kong for 8 straight weekends, and the confrontations are getting more violent. Rallies and protests are called every few days here, but the weekends draw the crowds. 7:30 joined the protesters as they gathered in Mong Kok, across the harbour from the glistening towers of Hong Kong Island.
Most of the demonstrators are peaceful. You see older people here, you see parents who bring out their kids, but what you do tend to get now every weekend, particularly towards the end of these peaceful rallies, are these younger demonstrators coming with helmets, gas masks, gloves. It really does add to the tension here because you can't help but feel they are spoiling for another confrontation with police.
We really think if we lose this time, we may not have another next chance.
As night falls, the younger protesters take over the streets, and the mood and their methods change.
Behind me, you've got protesters taking apart fences to use as barricades, and the mood is now a little bit tense. They're telling people no photos, they're blocking our cameras, they're really concerned about not being identified. The eeriest thing still is that there is no sign of police anywhere, at least not yet.
But soon enough, police inevitably reach this section, and another night of clashes begin. Within Hong Kong, a political battle over the protests is playing out in the local media. Media mogul Jimmy Lai fled poverty in mainland China as a boy to take a chance on Hong Kong.
What's the angle here? Is the paper encouraging a strike?
Well, the paper reported.
After building a clothing empire, he created Apple Daily, the city's most popular newspaper and website. It strongly supports the protests.
We feel that we are standing on people's side, and people are really supporting us, and that means a lot to us.
Being an outspoken media boss in a city under China's rule isn't easy. Jimmy Lai has previously been physically attacked. He has reporters from pro-Beijing outlets tail him around the clock, and he's routinely accused of colluding with the American CIA.
Well, they also know that it's not true.
In recent days, China's government has stiffened its language towards Hong Kong. The People's Liberation Army released this video to warn its soldiers could potentially leave their barracks to intervene. Some fear President Xi Jinping could order a bloody crackdown, similar to what happened in Beijing's Tiananmen Square on June the 4th in 1989.
If he take the risk of putting PLA and clamp down us like the June 4th massacre, he will have to face the world sanction. So I don't think they would take this risk at this precarious position.
No one here knows how long the unrest will last. Hong Kong's leader, Carrie Lam, gave in to an initial demand to scrap an extradition deal with the mainland, but she won't make further concessions.
But what is in front of us is Hong Kong's stability, Hong Kong's future, and escalated violence.
Anger's been further fuelled by suspected triad groups attacking the anti-China protesters, and police doing little to stop them. And so this global financial hub has become a city in constant crisis, with a leader and police force that many have lost faith in.
People need to have a certainty of a future. They don't have to be afraid of any encroachment on the freedom, on the rule of law. We cannot stop. We are bound by duty.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.